Hi guys, welcome back to another video from Dave Joshua. Today we are going to be working on this plan, getting the estimate of cement, sand, stone, and steel. Yeah, and steel. So yeah, we are going to be checking for this estimate. So we'll start with our foundation footings. Yes. So with the foundation footing, we would have our vertical walls length to be calculated, and we have the first one to be yeah, I would like you should see it this way. That's the car park and the porch, and yeah, so we would want to take our first dimension of the vertical walls. So first vertical wall is 6,844. Second vertical wall is 1,579. 3,258, 3,303, 1,618, 2,705, 1,735, 1,589, 4,070, 4,266. And take note, all is in mm. 2,734, 2,702, and yeah, so we will calculate for everything. So we start with 6,844 plus 1,579 plus 3,258 plus 3,303 plus 1,618 plus 2,705 plus 1,735 plus 1,589 plus 4,070 plus 4,266 plus 2,734 plus 2,702. So our total will be 36,403 millimeters. Yeah. So our next one will be for the horizontal walls. Yeah, we are going to calculate for all the horizontal wall lengths. So checking from the plan, as we can see it over there, we have first horizontal to be 3,168. Second one, okay, sorry, first one is 4,292. Yeah, because we are taking from the other plan. Second one is 4,874. Third one is 4,891. Fourth one is 9,217. Fifth one is 1,937. Sixth one 1,200, 1,191, 1,802, 4,155, 4,839. Yeah, so we get our total. So we total all the horizontal was starting from 4,292, 4,874, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, the sixth one, the seventh one, the eighth one, the ninth one, and the 10th horizontal wall. So calculating, we will get 34,657 mm. Yeah. So now that we have our vertical walls and horizontal walls, we are now going to total all the lengths of all the walls, both vertical and horizontal. Yeah. So yeah, take note, guys. After you cross checking, you make sure you cross check and make sure that everything is intact. So yeah. So we have our total length to be 36,403 plus 34,657 Then when we total all 36,403 and 34,757, we get 71,060 mm. So now from there, we make sure we get the volume of the concrete for all this length, the concrete that will be cast. So getting for the volume, we need our length, we need our width, and we need our height. Yes, we need these three parameters. So our length is 71,060 mm, approximate 71.06 meters. Yeah, we try to convert it to meters so that we run it out very simple. Our width is 450 mm, approximate 0.45 meters, and our height is 300 mm, approximate 0.30 meters. So yeah, so with the volume, we know that volume is length times width times height. So we multiply all the length, then the width and the height. So our length is 71.06 times 0.45 times 0.30 meters. So our volume, when we multiply 71.06 by 0.45 by 0.30, we have 9.59 meter cube. So yeah, so from there we get our dry concrete. So our dry concrete is put simple. We just multiply the total volume by 1.54. Yeah, okay. So we get 9.54 times 1.2 will be 14.7. Okay, yeah, 1.54 will be 14.72. Yeah, 14.77 in meter cube. Yes. So after we've gotten our dry concrete, the next thing that we are going to be getting will be our estimate for sand. Yes, and we'll be using a ratio of 1:3:6. Yeah. Okay, let's use a ratio of 1:3:4. So that's just a rough one. So let's say our sand, we have 3 parts of sand, and total, using the total of the ratio 1 plus 3 plus 4 will give us 8. So we use 8 times, then we look for the dry volume, that's 14.77. So when we multiply 3 divided by 8 by 14.77, we have 5.54 meter, 5.54 meter cube. So for our stone, we have 4 parts of stone by 8 by 14.77, that's the dry concrete. And with that one too, when you multiply it, we have 7.39 meter cube. Yeah, that's for our stone. Then for our cement, our cement, we have 1 part of cement by the total ratio 8 times, the same dry concrete 14.77. The same 14.77, my bad. So let me just change it to 14.77. And when we multiply 1 by 8 by 1/8 times 14.77, we have 1.85 meter cube of cement. So now our number bags of cement will be we'll just divide the volume of cement 1.83 by the total volume of the cement bag, one cement bag. The total volume of one cement bag is giving us 0.0335 meter cube. So yeah, so when we total this part, we would get a rough estimate of we'll get a rough estimate of 52.85, approximate 53 bags of cement will be required. So yeah, our next estimate will be for sand. Our next estimate will be for sand because we have a volume for sand. So just the number of trips of sand will give us. Take note, we'll be using 18 meter cube, 18 cubic meter trip to try and get how many trips of sand we need. So our volume was 5.54 meter cube of sand, and a trip is 18 cubic meter. So when we divide it, we would have 0.31 approximate half, or let's say 1/3 trip of sand. So that one trip of 80 cubic meter, we would rather get a 1/3 of it. Yeah, that trip. So full, you divide by 3, we take one part. So the number of stones. So the number of stones to also be using the 80 cubic meter trip tipper. So we use 7.39 as the volume by the 18, which will give us a maximum of 0.41. That is less approximate half trip. Yeah. So we will need half trip number of stones, 1/10 trip number of sand, 53 bags for the foundation. So our next one will be for the steel, the iron rod. Yeah. With the iron rod, we will be using a 16 mm throughout the entire foundation. So knowing the estimate for the steel, okay, let's just do blocks before steel. So coming to the blocks, knowing the number part of blocks is just we will need the total length, the whole block wall, which is 71,030. Okay, like 71,060, and we would just multiply it by 0.9 meters. By, take note, this is how you calculate it by the width of the thickness of the block. What block you are using? That will be using 0.150 mm. That is 0.15. So when we try to multiply 71.06 by 0.9 by 0.15, take note, 0.9 is the height of the wall. Then we would have a total block of 71.06, okay, times 0.9 by 0.50. We'll have a total block of 426.36. So 427 blocks will be needed. Yes, approximate 427 blocks will be needed for that foundation. And then we'll move to our steel. As I discussed previously, we'll be using a 16 mm steel iron rod for the foundation. So we start with our 16 and we try to square it. Yeah, because this is how you get your estimate. Try to square it and you multiply it by multiply by 71,030. Yeah, then you now divide everything, but you can still, yeah, divide everything by, okay, yeah. So I'm trying to run it up because okay, yeah, we'll still use the same 71,030. Sorry, then 71,060. Then you just divide everything by the kilogram thousand, and you multiply that thousand by 162. That will now give us the total length of 16 that we need. So the total length of 16 that we need is, no, sorry, that will give 162 is dividing the length. So we'll rather get the total quantities of steel that is needed in one part. So after multiplying all, will get 112.29 quantity of 16 in one part, approximate 113. So with this 113 for single one, you will now specify how many is needed or the type of rings you want to use. Whether you want to use a two, whether you want to use a 4x4 or a 4x6 rings. So you will know how many you space it. A 4x4 will be 4 times this particular length, 113 length. It's 4x6 will be 6 times this length. So right now this is the total length for each iron rod. Alright, so thanks guys for watching.